Hi everyone. Today we're following the story of Jack, a boy who proved that consistency beats talent. We'll learn why mistakes are progress and why connection matters more than perfection. Let's see how he did it. Chapter 1. The Small City and the Big Dream. A long time ago, in a small city, there lived a boy named Jack. Jack was not from a rich family. He did not have expensive toys or fancy books. But Jack had something very special. He was very curious about the world. In Jack's city, almost everyone spoke only one language. To Jack, English felt like a very high mountain. People told him, only rich people can learn English. Only people with teachers and classrooms can climb that mountain. But Jack did not believe them. He found an old English dictionary. It was small and the pages were yellow, but to Jack it was a treasure map. He also had a small radio. At night, he would turn the dial until he heard the strange, rhythmic sounds of English voices. He didn't understand the words, but he loved the sound. Pause and think. Do you have a big dream like Jack? What is one thing you want to learn, even if it feels difficult? Chapter 2. The Teacher in the Mirror. Jack had no money for classes. He had no apps and no internet. So, Jack decided to be his own teacher. Every morning, Jack stood in front of a small mirror. He looked at his own reflection and started to speak. "Hello, how are you?" he would ask the mirror. Then he would answer himself, "I am fine, thank you." At first, Jack felt very silly. He thought, what if someone sees me talking to myself? But he didn't stop. He realized that the mirror was a perfect teacher. The mirror did not laugh at his mistakes. The mirror did not get tired. Jack also began to visit places where tourists went. He didn't go there to buy things. He went there to listen. He would sit quietly and catch a few words like beautiful, weather, or friend. He would go home and repeat those sounds until his tongue felt comfortable. Pause and think. Have you ever tried talking to yourself in English? Why is the mirror a safe place to practice? Chapter 3. The Battle with Laziness. After a few weeks, the excitement of learning something new started to go away. Jack felt tired. Some days he just wanted to play with his friends or sleep. Jack realized that learning English was not a sprint. It was a long walk. He knew that if he stopped for 1 week, he would forget everything. He discovered a secret: consistency is more powerful than talent. Jack made a rule for himself. No matter how busy I am, I will practice for at least 10 minutes every day. Even when he was sick, he would read 1 page of his dictionary. Even when he was busy helping his family, he would listen to 1 English song on the radio. He called this protecting the chain. Each day he practiced was a link in a chain. He didn't want to break the chain. Slowly, those 10 minutes turned into 30 minutes and then 1 hour. Pause and think. Is it better to study for 5 hours in 1 day or 10 minutes every day? Why? Chapter 4. The Gift of Mistakes. One day, Jack was brave enough to speak to a foreigner at the park. He said, "I is happy to meeting you." The person smiled, but some people nearby laughed. Jack felt his face get red. He felt embarrassed. He thought, maybe I should stop. My English is terrible. But then Jack remembered something important. Mistakes are not enemies. Mistakes are footprints of progress. If you are making mistakes, it means you are moving. The people who were laughing were not moving at all. They were standing still. Jack started to treat every mistake like a lesson. If he used the wrong word, he wrote it down in a small notebook. He carried that notebook everywhere. By the end of the year, his notebook was full of lessons. He realized that children learn fast because they are not afraid to look silly. He decided to be like a child. Pause and think. When was the last time you made a mistake in English? Did you feel bad or did you learn something from it? Chapter 5. Connection, not perfection. As Jack got better, he tried to learn very big words from the dictionary. He wanted to sound smart. But when he used those big words, people looked confused. He met a traveler who spoke very broken English. The traveler's grammar was not perfect, but he used his hands, his eyes, and his heart to speak. Everyone understood the traveler. Jack learned the most important lesson of all. Communication is about connection, not perfection. It is better to say a simple sentence that someone understands than a perfect sentence that no one understands. Jack stopped trying to perform and started trying to connect. He focused on being clear. He focused on sharing his feelings. English was no longer a school subject for Jack. It became a bridge to other people's hearts. Pause and think. Is it more important to have perfect grammar or to be understood by others? Why? Chapter 6. The world opens up. Years later, the boy who talked to the mirror became a man who talked to the world. Because Jack was persistent, because he was not afraid of mistakes, and because he focused on connecting with people, he was able to build a great company and travel to many countries. He still remembers that old yellow dictionary. He knows that he didn't learn English because he was a genius. He learned it because he didn't give up. He started exactly where he was, with exactly what he had. Jack's story teaches us that your journey can begin today. You don't need a fancy classroom. You just need curiosity, a mirror, and the courage to be a beginner. That's it for today's video. If you liked what you saw, smash that like button and subscribe for more. Thanks for the support, and I'll see you guys next time.